Hello guys and welcome back to my Fate Grand Order Ordeal called 1 Paper Moon gameplay. So let us continue. We completed the first section in the previous video. Right, so let us continue. We got transported here and we met Xion as a, she kind of shrunk. And we also got to see how there's like multiple AIs here who are kind of doing like a pseudo like Grail War kind of. I think they called it System Grail War or something like that. And now we are in this whole thing. We met with Duryodhana and his master, and we also met another character who we still haven't seen properly, his face, but his servant is Gills. So that's the situation we're currently in. So yeah, let's see what happens. Alright, string and goodwill Raniment. Yeah, alright, let's continue. Yes, I'm even more famous than I thought. Yes, this must be the price of fame. That's how I'm going to think about it. Blank stare. Duryodhana, eldest of the Kauravas, the 100 princes born to the Kuru clan. Yeah, okay. And also a child of ill omen, said to be an avatar of demon Kali, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, okay, here's the thing. This is one thing I forgot to mention in the previous video, and I realized that a lot of people might kind of make a misunderstanding here. As far as I can understand, this is not Kali, this is Kali. Like, Kali is a demon. Like, I think that's where the name Kali Yuga comes from. If you remember, Lost Spell 4, the different yugas and everything. You must remember that the final, like the current age that we're in, the yuga that we are in, is the Kali Yuga, and it's supposed to be the most painful one, filled with suffering, filled with cruelty, sin, evil, like the worst of the worst yugas. So that, I think, like Kali comes from that, like a demon, like a personification of something like that. However, Kali is different. Goddess Kali, the goddess, who will meet later, I'm assuming, from Durga and Kali being summonable, that Kali is different. Like, this is not like goddess Kali, they're talking about Kali, a demon. So I think a lot of people might make a misunderstanding here. So I just wanted to clear that up. That's what I think. I'm not 100% sure, but I think they're talking about the demon Kali, not Kali. So yeah, okay, I think Xion will explain. Let's see what she has to say. Hey, you've got the last part all wrong. That was just a nasty rumor that the enemy spread to ruin my reputation. At least, I'm pretty sure it was. Like, like a lot of people say that he was like not a reincarnation, like a personification of like the demon Kalis. But yeah, that is a lot of people do say that. But if that was real or not, I'm not really sure. I'm not 100% sure if that was real or not. As Duryodhana says, it might just be a rumor. But he did do quite a few things, like questionable things. Yeah, so there you go. Trust me, no other prince has ever been as universally adored. What the hell is this guy on about? Okay, bro. Right. As universally adored as I was. But never mind that now. You know Karna? Yep. The hero of benefaction, and dependable child of the sun. Yep. I see. Looks like you and he have fought together then. He's a flunky. Dear friend of mine. Right. You probably already know this, but I was the one who discovered him. He wouldn't be who he is if not for me. Okay, come on, man. I doubt that. I'm sure Kana would have made a name for himself, even if it was not for Duryodhana. Yeah, he did. He was the one who, who caught his eye, and he was like, but that's mainly because he was like jealous of his brothers. Like he was like, oh, I need a way somehow, someone who can rival Arjuna's might in the bow and arrow. And he saw Karna, and he was like, yeah, perfect person. So yeah, that was basically it. So yeah, but I don't know, if Duryodhana didn't discover Karna, I'm pretty sure Karna still would have made a name for himself some way or the other. Like, come on, this is Karna we are talking about. So whatever respect or admiration you have for him, you ought to have more for me, got it? Actually, no. Oh no. Oh my god, I wonder how he's going to react when he meets Bhima, because as far as I can remember, he, like, the maximum rivalry he had was with Bhima. Like, you know. And, like, yeah, he equally disliked the Pandavas, but I think as far as I can remember, Bhima was like his main focus. Like, something like that. I actually know Arjuna as well. Stop! Don't bring up that fight, princess, now. My heart can't take it. It makes me sick. His face is... That's some PTSD, like, you know, he's remembering some flashbacks, you know. Listen, it's not that I'm scared of them. It's definitely not that, but at least wait until I'm more in the mood. Right now, I'm still reeling from my true name coming out so casually. I really am. I still don't get what you're talking about, but it sounds like your name is better known than you thought. True, I can see how that would be a disadvantage in battle, but what can you do? I mean, it's not like you were going to be able to keep it hidden forever. Yeah, let's just leave it at that. Turns out I'm so famous, it even scares me. End of story. You, and more importantly, I don't need to think about anything else. To be frank, knowing your true name does not change things for us one way or the other. Now, if you have both calmed down, would you tell us more about what is going on around here? Yeah. Let's see, where to begin? Well, the system currently running is called an AI Holy Grail War, or just a Grail War. That's where you're starting? Come on, these two are a master and servant. I'm sure they already know about that much. Yeah, but you know, it's nice to start from the beginning, even if we know it. But they're not AIs like we are, and there are two of them. So I think it's possible that they might be here because of an anomaly of some kind, even if they have nothing to do with the system itself. Do you really? That's ridiculous. It feels like you're mocking us, and I don't like it. But anyway, it sounds like we'll never get anywhere unless we hear what this Grail War is about. In the Holy Grail Wars we're familiar with, 7 masters and 7 servants fight one another in a deadly battle royale. The survivor gets a Holy Grail, which they can then use to grant any wish they want. Does that match your understanding? Well, I don't think ours is exactly about granting wishes. For one thing, the whole point of this system is to perform maintenance on this world. What? So Holy Grail War for maintenance? Completing these Grail Wars is what keeps the Paper Moon operating properly. What the hell have they made? Sion and they have made a system like the Paper Moon where she did say that it kind of even if they just inputted these AIs, they probably self-adjusted themselves. Yeah, something like that. All of this is going around in the background. Okay. So that's the main reason we hold them. You hold Holy Grail Wars to keep Paper Moon's world running smoothly. If that doesn't make sense to you, then you must really be anomalies. Yeah. That means you should go see someone who can tell you more than I can. Okay. Like the central governing AI who serves as the overseer of the Grail Wars. And who's that? Central governing AI? What are you talking about? I thought you led the AI. No, they're different AIs, I think. This is for the repair. They're always mentioning the repair AIs. So I'm sure there's other AIs as well. Maybe some battle AIs or I don't know, defender AIs. I'm assuming something like that. No, I'm basically just the representative of the repair AIs. Yeah, there you go. The AI I'm talking about is much more advanced than we are. She oversees all of Paper Moon's different types of AI. We can take you to her right now if you like. Huh? Are you serious? Why should we go through all that trouble? Well, you want our help. You were literally just lining up to, ally with us, and now you're not going to help us. That's not going to work well. Oh, don't be so petulant. We still owe them a debt from saving us, don't we? But what if that caster comes after you again? Well, we should be okay if we go straight there. I don't think caster will come after us again so soon, not after retreating like that. And we should be safe when the central governing AI is, since it's a neutral location. Fighting is prohibited there. Okay. If possible, I would like to know more about this world geography. Yeah. I see, so you don't even know that much. Then I'll tell you about the different zones, the partitions on the way. You know, this is kind of fun. I've never walked and talked with people more before. Everywhere I go, it has always been for work. Oh, is this one of those picnic things I've heard about? That's amazing. No, I'm pretty sure this isn't a picnic. Oh, shush. Okay, I'm going to go get ready. I'll be back, okay? Fine then. I will tell Fujimaru more about this while we wait. Fujimaru, would you mind closing your eyes for a bit? What? Why? Okay. Oh, what? Yeah, a male? What was that? Since we are already connected via Etherlight, I threw in an information processing program as a bonus. It will automatically organize the information we acquire. I will set it up so you can easily access it with just a thought. That is crazy. This is some futuristic stuff going on. I'm sure, you know, oh my god, this freaking... we're getting a lot of power cut. Just a minute, guys. I might need to pause the gameplay. Yeah, I might need to do that. Oh no, it's back. I was waiting for it to come back because yeah, it's just it goes and it comes out. I don't know why this is happening. It just goes for a few seconds and then comes back up again. All right, let's continue. I don't need to pause it. Okay. All right, where was I? Wait a minute, let me see if everything's going. Alright, everything's going well. Of course, I do not want to waste its capacity, so I will not send you any especially bulky data. Right. But I think it should still help you make sense of the current situation, so please make use of it. Thanks, Yon. No problem. Anyway, we should probably get ready to head out too. Right. Alright. Okay. Oh, wait. Oh. Okay, that's good. Caster class servant. He may look like Saber Gilderay, but tentacle creatures he seems to have summoned as familiars have different appearance than the sea fiends. Gilderay from Caldia controls. Okay. Assassin. Oh wait, I guess we don't know their powers and everything, so it's not there. Alright, Kama. Obviously. True name Kama, the god of love with a sugarcane bow and arrows of flower. Kama is another aspect of Mara, the demon king of depravity. She is the lone servant from Kali accompanying master, right? Again, Berserker, the Berserker class servant Duryodhana. One of the figures in the Mahabharata. He is the eldest of the Kauravas, a group of 100 princes born from a giant lump of flesh that was sliced into 100 pieces. He is believed to be ill-omened child and the incarnation of the demon Kali. It is said that he started the great Kurukshetra war and that alongside Karna and Ashwatthama, he led the Kauravas. He's killed with the club. Right. So yeah, here's the thing. The lump of flesh, obviously, yeah, that's what happened. Wait, who was it who came and put the, I think divided the, oh my god, I cannot remember. Was it Bhishma? No. The one who, or was it Vyasa? I cannot remember. There was one of them came and helped, like, you know, took the lump of flesh, divided into 100 parts, put it in different pots, I think, and at the end there was, just a minute guys, what the hell is happening? Okay. Yeah, so where was I? Yeah, he when he divided into 100, like, in the pots, when there was like the final one that he was going to put, I think, like, their mother, I think they wished for a daughter. Yeah, and that is when, like, he said that, oh, it's okay, the final pot, I'll make sure like, it's a daughter. So that's why Dushala was born. So 99 princes and one daughter. So something like that, I think. It's a bit hazy in my head now, but I think it was something like that. Okay, Shion Eltem Sokaris, an alchemist from the Atlas Institute who works with Kalia. For some reason, she looks younger than usual. Personality and manner of speech are slightly different too. Yeah, she uses a spirit-on technique called Ether Light that has been passed down from Eltenham family, consisting of nanoscale filaments, each a mere microns thin. Berserker's Master of Berserker Duryodhana, prime AI of repair, one of the AI types of the world. As the prime AI of repair, she naturally believes it is her duty to heal the wound and takes pleasure in carrying out the task. Berserker often belittles her. Her servant gave her the name Ice, which she has taken a liking to. The name means life. Repair AI type R. One type of this world's Rani series. A treatment type AI that belongs to the repair partition, also known as type R. Just like the prime AI, they believe repairing damaged AIs to be their duty and accordingly take joy in completing related tasks. They tend to employ one of the single words like check or report to start up a conversation. Oh, really? Okay. They possess extremely advanced AI repair capabilities for both software and hardware. Some wait in the repair partition for damaged AI to come to them, while others may travel to their partitions while their presence is requested or the situation demands it. Additionally, to help deal with unexpected emergencies, they tend to patrol other partitions, which is why they are often found even in areas where there is no damaged AI. Okay. Terms: repair, one of the groups of the AIs in the Paper Moon world, which also refers to the partition in which AIs of this given role primarily gather. Repair serves as a treatment site where many type R AIs gather. Many medical and kits have been found in the area. Program kits to recover injured AIs are always available and a reliable tool for type Rs. This is not to suggest that they do not exist in other areas, but in repair partitions, they're as ubiquitous as vending machines in modern Japan. What the hell does that mean? Ubiquitous? What are these words? Wait, what does that mean? I have never heard this term before. Ubiquitous. Present, appearing, or found everywhere. Why the hell can you not just say that? Ubiquitous? Okay. I genuinely have never heard this term before. Like, this is the first time I'm hearing it. What the hell? Alright. Some common tools for type R AIs are the first aid program kit for light injuries and trauma program kit for severe injuries. The former can be used by the other AI types, but only type Rs have the necessary capability to use the later kit. So anyone can use like other type R. Anyone can use the repair kit. No, first aid kit, and only the trauma kit can be used by the type Rs. Okay. At the center of the repair partition, there's a core treatment facility where more advanced repairs can be performed. This is also where the prime AI typically resides. This is the domain of the Berserker faction. That's so funny. Like, the healers are the Berserkers. This is literally Nightingale. Oh my god. Alright, let's go. Spring and Goodwill Run. Okay, let's continue. Alright, let's get going. See you later, Master. We'll look after things here while you're gone. Wait, are you? Yes, I'm the first AI you rescued. Thank you again for saving me. Result, I've been treating myself since your rescue effort and I'm currently at 0% damage. I'm in perfect working order. The other damage repair AIs have entered standby mode, and we're treating each of them in turn as soon as we're able. Apart from the ones who were completely destroyed, every unit should eventually be able to return to the standard routine. That's great, thanks for seeing us off. While this does stray outside our regular operating parameters, all the AIs who were there talked it over, and we all agreed that seeing you off as an expression of our gratitude was our top priority. I'm here on their behalf, so I hope you don't mind that I'm recording your reaction for our logs. Right. Part of me would like to keep this recording all to myself, but it's only right that I upload it to our shared storage. There you go, casually raising your affinity with non-humans again. Bro, what did I do? I did nothing. I just standed. I was just standing here. Like, what's going on? What? Like... Oh my god, do you not just need my arrows anymore? Is that it? I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm happy about whatever gets me less work to do. Oh, I almost forgot. I also wanted to give you this Raniment as a token of my thanks. Please accept it. You want to give us what? Yeah, Raniment. What is it? What? Damn, it's a buff or something? What did you do? Did you just give me some magical energy? Oh, I see, so you're still not aware of it. Raniment is the formless but potent energy that serves as the most fundamental common resource for this world's AI. Oh, so it's money. What? Oh no, not really money, but you know. Yeah, it's kind of like a... You've been consuming it yourself whenever you're done anything in this world, even if you weren't aware of it. Oh, so it's like oxygen. Not really. Like energy, yeah. As she says, energy, okay. It doesn't really matter what it's called, but since we had to call it something, the Central Governing AI came up with a name for us. I guess that's, they're called Rani, so Raniment makes sense. Naming essential things is the first step in creating a beautiful management system, after all. That sounds like it serves the same function as magical energy in the outside world, yeah. Now that I think of it, it does make sense that a conceptual world with its own unique scale would have its own kind of magical energy circulating through it to match. Oh, I guess that explains why my magical energy felt weird right from the beginning. Right. So it's been replaced with something else in this whole time. Is it actually different from the magical energy somehow? I doubt it is significantly different with regards to the interaction between master and servant. We don't know anything about the outside world's magical energy, but for AIs, Raniment is our life force. It is the only resource in this world that is universally recognized as something valuable and tradable. In that sense, I suppose it's like our current... Okay, so I was kind of correct. It is like a currency at the same time. It's like an energy source as well. Like, That's why I thought giving you some would be a good way to express my appreciation. Yeah, well, I guess I do feel a little fuller now, so thanks. An energy source that is used as a form of currency. Huh? Yeah, that is so interesting because I was saying, we also have obviously energy like we can get from eating, but we are not able to trade energy like directly in that sense. Like we trade a currency to get food which we eat to convert into energy. So if you talk about magecraft, I guess you could say it's kind of the same as well. Like you cannot directly trade magic or mana. I guess you can. Kind of, the mana transfer, the whole thing. But like I guess it's not really tradable or like a currency type. If like something so. It is like the building block of everything in the magecraft world, but at the same time, it's not really a currency. But here, like they directly treat it as a form of currency, and also it's tradable. So that's interesting. Then it stands to reason that there would be people like that caster who are willing to take it by force. Oh yeah, that's what they were doing as well. Yeah, true. What about me? Where's my Raniment? What did you do? I already gave you regularly scheduled amount, but I'm a growing servant, and as royal as they come, don't I deserve a little something extra? Still no. Okay everyone, let's get going. See you later everyone, and please be careful. Okay, so the central governing AI is located, well, right in the center of this world. You know what? One thing I don't understand is not understand, but it's a bit weird. Like she calls herself the leader of the repair AIs. All the repair AIs are like are Rani, right? And I am assuming the other AIs that we'll meet later on as well, not their captains, but all the other AIs. I'm sure they will look like Rani as well, because in the trailer there's multiple types of Rani we see. So why do their leader look different from the shouldn't they look the same? Like shouldn't Ayus look like Rani as well if she was like their leader? I don't know, they're supposed to be AIs, right? Like just think about it. If a group of AIs look a certain way, shouldn't the leader also kind of look the same? Or is that not how it goes? I don't know. Like they are AIs, right? They're not like they come from the same thing, I'm assuming. So you know what, let's wait and see, because I'm sure we'll meet other like leaders of other AI groups as well. I want to see if their captains look different from, I think they will probably, because most of the captains I'm assuming we'll be meeting are the masters here, and they will have like their assigned servants or something like that. You know what, let's wait and see. Oh, I didn't read that. Okay, so the central governing AI is located, well, right in the center of the world. She almost never moves from there because she doesn't have to. You mentioned she's in a neutral location earlier. What do you mean by that? Well, before I get into that, I have to tell you about how this world is shaped. Okay, maybe a diagram would make it easier to understand. Isn't it a circle we saw? Right? Yeah, there you go. So this is our world. As you can see, it's basically a big circle. There's another smaller circle in the center. That's a neutral zone. The outer area is divided into 5 partitions. If you count the central circle, there are 6 in total. Yeah. Each of the partitions is a home base for one of the 6 types of AI that run the Paper Moon. Of course, the AIs all go to other areas as well when they have a job to do, but having a default location for them to gather at makes it easier to keep things running smoothly. 6 types of AI. I take it your repair types are one of the 6 then? Yeah. Yep. Repair area where we are right now is right here. Yeah. And these are transfer, keep, grow, build, and defend. There you go. Right. Each area is designed to support a partition's function. They are also where the AIs that carry out the function gather. Wait, so transfer, I'm guessing transfer is AIs who move from one place to another to transfer stuff. Keep is someone that safekeeps something, I'm assuming. Grow is someone who's growing. Or build. Grow and build should be kind of the same, right? Like growing and building. Like I guess growing is like, oh yeah, no, they're kind of different. Growing is like growing yourself or growing together as a group maybe, while building is you're making something, not growing. Growing is self-improvement, while building is like building something, right? Okay. And defend is pretty self-explanatory. Okay. The central area, defend. Oh, the central area is defend. It's probably the most immediately relevant for us now. Okay. As you can see, it's the closest thing we have to neutral ground during this holy Grail War. No servant or master is using defend as a base. The very center where the central government AI resides is the most neutral area. Fighting is completely prohibited there. So that's why I figured it wouldn't be too dangerous to go there now. Okay. I see. So I'm guessing, say, transfer is where we'd find AIs that carry stuff around then, yeah? But you know, if what Ayu said is true, then the only reason the Paper Moon works is because of these AI doing their jobs. What's more, it sounds like the supposed caretaker of Paper Moon isn't even aware of the AIs. I was gonna say, like she did say that like these are like a, yeah. I ask you, does that seem likely? So you are still suspicious of me. I told you this is a virtual conceptual world, that's what she said. Conceptual world. even if we were able to observe the inside of the paper moon from the outside somehow, I still do not think we would be able to see how this all world works. Yeah. Let me see, here's an example. When you explain how the body circulatory system works to it, I was literally saying this in the previous video. I was like, we say it in a way like that we can, like we personalize the organs and we be like, oh, this is like a, like, you know, like the main factory, and there's like people taking the ingredients from this factory to that place through pipelines, you know, like that. We kind of explain it to make it easier, but obviously that's not what's happening. It's like, you know, but we kind of like personify the organs and to make it easier to explain. So, you know, you talk about the functions red and white blood cells perform as though they were people, right? Yeah. Think of this much in the same way. This world we see now is just a way of our minds to make sense of what we see now that we're inside of it. Right. Every job these AIs perform can be equated to a separate magecraft or chemical reaction from the real world. Electrons flowing between electrodes, workers transporting electrons as cargo. We may be operating from different perceptual paradigms, but this is no function difference as far as the world is concerned. Yeah, I can understand what she's saying. We are only able to understand events in terms native to the world from which we originate. Right. I think that is why things here appear the way they do to us. I think I get it. Yeah. So you're saying this world is just formed on its own? How convenient. No, maybe it's because we came here that it formed like this, like, you know, because we are the ones who are kind of as she says, we are the one who are kind of understanding it like this, like not necessarily this is what's going on. Well, maybe it is, maybe it is still the truth. Kindly get over it. I'm not sure what you guys are talking about, but be nice to each other, okay? Healthy minds make healthy bodies. And look, we're almost to defend. So, we're really going in there. Is something wrong, Berserker? While I am, of course, a super strong, ultra powerful warrior, I am also an incredibly savvy general. I once surveyed 100 people, to see if they thought my intellect and overwhelming virtue were leagues better than those of the spoiled brats in history. Right. And every single one of them said yes. That is an incontrovertible fact. And that same incredible intellect has led me to realize what I need to do now. This? What? Huh? Yeah, why are you attacking us? Hey, what the hell? Yeah, you wanna fight? Okay, we'll fight you, come on. We'll show you who's the boss. Alright, you're itching for a fight? We're going to give you a fight. Bro has no idea what he's dealing with. Alright, let's go. Wait, what is this? Beginning with this battle, Shion skills will be available in the place of master skills associated with the Mystico. Mystico EXP gained to battle will apply. Okay. Tap the Shion skill icon. Tap an active icon. Okay, well. Wait, it's the... This is literally the block suit skills, right? Yeah. Okay. Oh, I guess I have that block suit on. Okay, okay. Oh. What are the noise he's making? Okay. You hearing what he's doing? hell, why is he so weak? He's a berserker, right? He's hitting so damn quick. You know what? Let's just stun you. Okay, let's do this.
そんなに欲しいんだ。こんなのがいいなんて。いきます。翻弄しますね。ちょっと重たいの。あげますね。
Alright, let's end you.
そんなに欲しいんだ。優しくしてあげます。翻弄しますね。いきます。ちょっと重たいの。満足しちゃったんですか?
Why is he making those weird noises? Oh my god. Repair partition subdivision. Alright, let's see what he has to say about himself now. Okay. Ah! Okay. Are you stupid or something? Alright, you're a berserker. Never mind. Anyway, now that we know for sure you're an enemy, it's time for you to die. I must admit that you are not mistaken. He has been watching us, seeking an opportunity to attack for a while now. I assumed it was only a matter of time. Just as I calculated. Why did you attack us out of nowhere? I thought I could take you if I ambushed you, but you're surprisingly strong for a little girl. I must have let my guard down without realizing it or something. Well, guess there's only one way to get through this now. Good job! Looks like you diligently kept up with your training. Now I know how strong you are. Good God. The hell did you just say? I wanted to make sure you were prepared for a surprise attack. You know who he reminds me of? A little bit of tough love from me to you, Jason. He reminds me of Jason a lot. Like yeah, I know this is Duryodhana, but the way we kind of know him is this is FGO. They've made him a little bit of a goofy, goofball kind of, but yeah, this is Jason's personality, literally, just sneaking around behind everyone's back and running away from battles which he cannot win, that kind of thing. But yeah, Jason does redeem himself later on, if you remember, yeah, so okay. Drona used to do this kind of thing to me all the time. Seriously, I usually just pawned it off on Karna and made myself scarce though. For all those complicated talk, that one's still a servant, so they must be connected to the system Grail War somehow. It would have been a big advantage if I'd been able to take her down now while she wasn't on her guard. But there'll be still plenty of chances, so I'll try again. I knew I was a genius of a general. Okay, I'm pretty sure Kama, this is not even Kama's true power. Kama is literally in her young form. After she, goes to her third ascension, she'll be even more stronger. So Duryodhana has no idea what he's trying to do. Sorry about that. I couldn't help but wanting to know how you all stacked up for a real warrior amongst warriors like me. I should have treated you a little more like civilians instead. What were you thinking? For a moment I thought you were seriously fighting them. Okay, you are... this girl is another one. She's gullible as hell. Apologizing is a start, but can't you just at least try to sound like you mean it? I'm sorry about that. Are you okay? Are you hurt? Please let me repair you. It's okay, I'm fine. If it was just the two of us here, I'd be sending him down the pits of depravity and loving him to death right now. But I can't do that when Master's here acting like it's no big deal. It'd make things so much easier if he would just give the order, but of course he never would. Why are you glaring at me like that? It's nothing, I swear. One of these days you're going to find yourself up to your eyeballs in trouble. Now, let's all just get along here. Yeah, you're the one to say that? Right. But by the way, it's been bugging me that you know my true name and I don't know yours, so I've been giving it some thought. Those Indian flowers arrows of scopes remind me of the deity Kama, so I was wondering. Oh my god. Look, that says what do we do? Yeah. Good question. I think it's okay if they know, but whoa, hold on. Did you think I was so dim-witted I wouldn't notice those looks you're giving each other? Does this mean you really are Kama? But then, why are you a girl? Right. I have my reasons. Besides, gender is no big deal for us. Well, I guess that makes sense. You're a god and all. Anyway, arousal-inducing flowers, huh? Flower arrows, huh? With those, I could easily woo Draupadi and all those other beautiful women I had my eyes on. Alright. Good lord. He's starting this whole nonsense again. Good. After all that happened Just so you know, I'm boycotting my divine duties right now. So don't expect anything out of me, no matter how much you pray. Oh, for that matter, you've got a lot of nerve bringing that up after you went and sucker punched us. Try something like that again and I'll kill you right on the spot, got it? Oh yes, I understand. So as gods and servants, I would like nothing more than to continue this relationship on a foundation of mutual respect. Of course, when you get right down to it, Kama here is still one of our gods. If I play my cards right, I think I can use her to our advantage. Oh, because Kama's supposed to be like yeah. But if he's like oversimplifying stuff this much, he is in for a lot of like misunderstanding, and later on he'll realize yeah, right. Why are you in such a good mood? Well, never mind. Come on, we're almost to defend. Okay. Oh my god, the police officers. Police Officer Rani. That makes sense. This is the defend. Those Ranis definitely look a little different. Yeah, they're policewomen. Those are type D AIs, defend, okay. Even this world sees the occasional bug or two. It is their job to find and eliminate them. I guess they're kind of like what you'd call police officers in the outside world. Anyways, they're very important, so don't try to do anything to provoke them or we'll be in big trouble. Wow, this is a nice little house. So this is where the central governing AI is located, huh? It looks like a lot like a church. Oh no, is this? I have a bad feeling about this. Like, whenever there's churches in Fate, I don't know why this is designed like that, but I don't think it has any particular meaning. I think it does have a particular meaning because, since this is supposed to be a neutral ground, and in Fate Stay Night and the church is like the governing body, and there's always Kotomine inside of the church waiting for. Alright. It was probably just the most stable design or something. Right. Anyway, let's go in. First I'll send an entry request and... Okay, we're approved. And she did say she, so it's a woman inside. So I don't think it's Kotomine. So, who is it? Is it going to be another Rani? I overheard your conversation and yes, you're right. There is no particular reason for this building being the shape the way it is. Certainly no religious connotations. Oh no. We just measured the average data values and selected what seemed to be the most natural and appropriate form. I believe the term you have for this is tradition. Okay, thank god. For a moment I was thinking we're going to meet Kire here or something. I wouldn't be surprised. Obviously it wouldn't be Kire, but someone in his form or something. I don't know. I should have known that there'd be a God damn it. There'd be a Rani here too. Indeed there is. I am the primary AI that serves as the foundation for all the Raniment series AIs that exist in this world. Right. So of course, the other AI's appearance settings would be based on my own. I also gave a lot of thought to what to call myself. We may not have needed individual names before, but I can see there is no need to reject them. If anything, they would appear to be beneficial. So, you could say that I, and I alone, am Rani, but that wouldn't be quite right. I'm the only AI who performs the function I do, so I don't have a type prefix. No, in my case, I think calling me by my current version based on the number of times I've undergone a major update would be more appropriate. Okay. As such, please call me Rani 12. So 12 times. She went through an update? Okay. Yes, that will be my name from now on. Okay, Rani 12. Alright, we're here in the middle. Defend partition headquarters. Holy Grail War / your starlet. Oh, there's some new. Oh my god, I forgot to read those. God damn it. I'll go back. On that note, allow me to officially welcome you to our world, visitors from the outside. You're a few to come as well, Ice, prime AI of the type Rs, and your servant Berserker. So you're the central governing AI, huh? Alright, he's not up to no good again. Hey, stop staring at her! Don't you know that's rude? Thank you, Governor. I didn't really know what to do after these people saved us. So I thought I'd bring them here and ask you, well, everything I don't have an answer for. Is that okay? You made the right call. Part of my job is dealing with unexpected problems whenever they... Oh, what the hell? Shion? That was Shion, right? Warning, any attempts to forcibly access my inner workings, if Shion's trying to force in, could put every function under my supervision at critical risk. I do not recommend this course of action. I certainly don't approve of it. Were I to abandon this nomenclature associated with the systems I govern, I might simply say, what the hell do you think you are doing? Pardon me, before we go any further, I thought I should verify what kind of being you are. Like, yeah, she's supposed to be like the person behind, like the creator. So I think she has good enough reason to do this. Yeah, but since you have introduced yourself, I will do the same. My name is Shion Eltem Sokaris. I used to be the Paper Moon's caretaker. Could you search my name to see if I have administrator access? Searching, no results. Oh, well, that's a shame. But even if you were once the Paper Moon's caretaker, I have no way of determining that. All I can say is in response is that so? Hold up, if you really did design and manage this world, wouldn't that make you its god or something? So why the hell do you apparently not have the authority to tell this living doll what to do? I don't think it works like that. Like, we are not really, outside, we're inside this world now, so... I only had custody over the Paper Moon as a device. But this world and the AIs that spawned inside it are their device's own contents, yeah. So when you think about it, it makes sense that I would not have direct administrative access over them. Our god. I see, that's certainly a fascinating idea. Then in accordance with the basic information I have on the outside world, let me ask you this. If a being you had never seen before were to suddenly appear and declare themselves your world's god, how would humans typically react? Oh no. Oh my god. Right, that sounds familiar. Right? Oh boy. Well, I guess all we could say is that so? I see. Then it seems my reaction was correct, since these circumstances are essentially the same as my hypothetical. Well, I suppose it is no big deal. For my part, I do not intend to declare myself the god of a bunch of AIs I have no recollection of making. Besides, I was able to learn something from the brief moment I touched you with my Aether Light. Like what? Yeah. Her disposition and mass. What? If I really had created her, then just like a programmer reading their own code, I should have been able to read and modify any and all information about her. But I was unable to learn anything more than I would if I had examined another human. Remember what I said about perceiving this world via the paradigm with which we are familiar? Yeah. In this case, it means that I can only relate to her as a person, not as a creation I can manipulate however I like. If I were to guess, the fact that you have tangible bodies here means that component-wise you are the same kind of being as us. Even so, I can say that Rani 12 here is indeed an AI. I felt the same reaction from her as I did when I touched Ayus with Etherlight. Huh? When did you do that? Don't touch me without at least saying something, it's embarrassing. There are some things I can say about you as well. I searched you using my full authority as the central governing AI, and it's clear you're not AI yourselves. In fact, you weren't created inside the Paper Moon at all, which means you must have been visitors from the outside, yeah. This means you are not of this world but possess the same structural integrity as AIs like us, though you are yourselves not AIs. So they're outsiders who just happen to end up here? Unfortunately, their presence here may not be entirely coincidental, since two of them are master and servant. I would guess that they're also been selected to take part in the system Grail War. Normally, all masters would be chosen from among this world's AIs. Right, that's why a few of them are okay, and given a set of randomized modifications. Why randomized? The prime AIs that are chosen to become masters may be of different types, but they are all still Rani series at their core. Okay, I don't understand. How the hell is Ayus Rani, like, she looks nothing like them, right? And so with, I think that other character as well we saw, who looks like Shinji. So, we thought that where they two all become masters under identical conditions, they would all end up using the same strategies and taking the same. Oh, so she's saying these are okay. I see. That wouldn't work for the system Grail War, which accepts a certain degree of active irregular resource allocation. So we arranged things to ensure that each AI would be assigned a set of random individual traits when they become a master. Oh, so all of they are Rani series, but when they become master, they get like certain properties of like some randomized properties. So Ayus became like this. There's that guy who's commanding guilds. He looks like Shinji. I'm sure we'll meet a few other characters as well later on who looks like different characters in our world. Like, I think Sakura is one of them, right? Who looks like Sakura completely, as far as I can remember. In summary, the master AIs are prime AIs who were randomly transformed in both appearance and personality. Alright, there you go, that answers my question. Now, with that in mind, let's turn the subject back to you. Since you possess a similar structural integrity to the master AIs, I would guess you've been caught up in the system Grail War for reasons that are still not clear to me. Yeah. We have no desire to participate either, of course. Is it possible for you to sever our connection to that system and return us to the outside world? Unfortunately, no. The Grail War is executed by the world itself. As the central governing AI, part of my job is to oversee the war, but I can't intervene in the actual system. The most I can do is run add-ons or mods based on the existing rules. There's nothing I can do to change the rules themselves. Then how can we get back to the outside? I guess win the war? That's usually how it goes. You showed up here right when the system Grail War was starting, in a form that ties you directly to it. This would seem to indicate that the system, for whatever reason, elected to reach into the outside world to bring the three of you here during its initial execution. Yeah, we got isekai here, literally. In which case, I think completing or ending the system Grail War may trigger your return to the outside. Can you tell us more about the system Grail War? Of course, to begin, the system Grail War is meant to repair and stabilize the Paper Moon's world whenever an irregularity of some kind occurs. You could think of it as an optimization or defragmentation routine, which is executed at a worldwide scale. Now that you mention it, before this happened to us, the Paper Moon was malfunctioning for reasons we could not determine. Yeah, And you say this system is designed to correct those kinds of malfunctions? Correct. We don't know what caused the malfunction either. All the AIs remain fully functional as normal. It may be that the world chose to execute its most powerful stabilization routine specifically because nobody knows why this happened. However, the Paper Moon is also very unlikely to return to normal form as long as the system Grail War is ongoing. If we ignore it, the strain could continue to increase until the Paper Moon is no longer able to function normally again. I cannot say what such a situation might be like, as I've never experienced anything like it. I'm not going to be able to simulate one either. At worst, it is possible the entire world could quite literally shatter. We can't let that happen. The Paper Moon is way too important. Good grief. Shouldn't you be more worried about what should happen to us if it came to that? Let me tell you, the AI Holy Grail War, that is, the system Grail War's rules. As you can tell from the name, the Grail War's masters are usually AIs, 5 of them specifically. Makes sense because there's 5 compartments here, yeah? I believe you already know this, but those AIs are the prime AIs based on the respective AI type of each of the world's partitions. These include keep, transfer, build, grow, and repair. In order to ensure individuality among masters, each prime AI is given a randomized personality and a single command spell. One of those masters is right over there. Yeah, I use. That's me, like I said before. I'm the master representing the repair partition. 5 AIs in the Holy Grail Wars we know, there are usually 7 masters. It's only 5 here. You know what? If you count it, it will actually end up being 7. Just think about it. 5 AIs, then we have this central. We are not really counting this because this is supposed to be neutral. If we count this as well, there's 6 and then there's Fujimaru, so it's 7. You know, in total, if you count like that. That's right, it's because we only have 5 usable areas, the partitions. The defend areas type D AIs need to focus on dealing with bugs that naturally occur in the world, so they never get involved in the Grail War. Furthermore, as the central area, defend is also the only partition with a neutral zone. The church is under my jurisdiction as the Grail War's overseer. Combat of any sort is prohibited here, and any non-peaceful interference with regular AIs, including defend type Ds, is prohibited in all the other areas as well. Wait, what? Non-peaceful. Non-peaceful interference with... wait, I don't understand what this means. Any non-peaceful interference with regular AIs. Wasn't that guy just killing off, sucking out, you know, like, that was happening? What? Okay, I don't understand. Like, weren't they literally, like, hey, like, you know, guilds? Wasn't guilds absorbing the repair AIs, like the normal ones? So that's prohibited? Once the master AIs are sufficiently diversified, they each summon a servant and fight to determine the victor. Once the last master AI remaining is determined, the system takes all the energy that was accumulated via combat and uses it to restore the Paper Moons to working order. Wow, this is literally how the Holy Grail works. You know, when all the, like, you know, other servants are down, the Grail, you know, like, get filled up and all that, yeah. So my guess is that 16 won't have any adverse effects on the system. I see. So we, or rather, he and Kama are a 6th master and servant pair that do not correspond to any of the districts. Yeah. So that really is what it means. That's going to be a problem, right? Exactly. Now do you see? I knew I was right to attack. Yeah, you literally attacked us. I mean, ambushed them earlier to see how strong they were, purely for training reasons, of course. But a Holy Grail War can only have one victor. If you're given a chance to thin out the competition, it would only make sense to take that opportunity. After all, both master and servant alike have a reason for wanting to win. They do? Come on, you really don't get it. The winner is granted any wish they like. That's why masters and servants fight together to try and achieve victory. Hell, that's the whole reason the Holy Grail War exists in the first place, right? Alright, I think I'll end it here. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to end it here. Okay, before ending it, let me read. Some new things have come out, I think. Oh, there we go. Rani 12. The central governing AI who manages and oversees the AIs in the Paper Moon world. Origin of the Rani series and first primary AI. By design, she is capable of updating herself when necessary through self-analytics and optimization process. Residence is the central church. Repair type AIR. Okay, I think I read this one, right? Yeah. Alright, this one's new. Defend type. Type D. One of the types of the type of the world's Rani series. AIs belonging to Defend partition who focus solely on peace and security, also known as Type D. Address malicious data bugs and other physical failures which might harm the AIs or the world itself. In some cases, they eliminate such threats by force. Basic equipment includes security accessories, firearms that use Raniment for power and bullets. Slight variations exist among individual AIs, like serious policemen and soldiers. They speak efficiently. This does not mean they are without passion. This is only a reflection of their belief that they are on the important mission for the survival of the world and pride in that mission. In addition to standing by and within, defend, and going out on patrol, they are quick to go anywhere in the world they might be caught. The Paper Moon's police officers are always dependable. Okay, terms, let's see. Defend. One of the groupings of the AIs in the Paper Moon world, which also refers to partition where AIs are given the role primary gather. Defend is home to many of the Type D AIs. It's a well-supplied and hidden stores of security accessories, portable firearms, exclusively used by AIs of the partition. It even contains stations similar to Japanese Koban, small neighborhood police station. Type Ds are directly responsible for world security, which includes eliminating bugs, so their tasks take slightly higher priority than those of the other AI types. Have an eye on other partitions, and because they need to respond quickly in case of emergency, defense domain is a small circle in the center of the city. Partition is also known as the central area. Furthermore, in the very center of it, the church, the central governing AI resides can be found. Defense prime AIs do not become masters and do not participate in the Grail Wars. Since the defend partition prohibits any violent interference with AIs other than masters, defend partition prohibits any violent interference with AIs other than master, making it a neutral zone, as all combat is prohibited in the church. Also, only the defend partition. Okay, I see. So I was like confused. I was like, they were literally attacking the Type Rs, right? Okay. Raniment. The fundamental source of Paper Moon world, Raniment is a potent formless energy which is used by the variety of ways. It is similar to the magical energy in the outside world. Servants require Raniment to sustain their activities. Raniment is the life of the force of the AIs and is the only thing which can be said to possess value. It also serves as the currency of the world. AI Holy Grail War, System Grail War. A ritual system which is performed to stabilize, repair the Paper Moon world when an abnormality occurs. Each prime AI becomes a master which then summons the respective servants. Masters then battle until one of the master-servant pair remains. Keep, transfer, build, grow, repair all participate while defend does not. They are needed to continue addressing bugs and other issues even during the System Grail War. As such, the central defend partition becomes a neutral zone where any violent interference with non-master AIs is prohibited. Okay, combat of any kind is prohibited in the church. Master AIs are, as expected, Rani series AIs. However, in an effort to ensure diversity among them, personalities, appearance, abilities are run through a randomizer. Okay, Master AI. Participants of the System Grail War. They contract with servants and fight each other until the only one master-servant pair remains. The prime AI from each partition in the Paper Moon, excluding Defend, is selected as Master AI. In the process, their personality, appearance, abilities, etc. are rearranged by a randomizer. When they become a master, they do not lose the management authority as prime AI. Okay, and this is the world structure. The Paper Moon is structured as such that the world is comprised into two disks, different sizes, and its interior is further divided into 6 major partitions. Each partition corresponds to the specific role of the AIs within. Defend is located in the central area, while repair, transfer, keep, grow, and build surround it. Okay, there you go. That was it. And that was today's gameplay, and we got to know a little bit more. We got to know about the defend types. We got to meet their, the prime defend like the overseer, as you know, like the one who's like neutral. We get to meet that Rani, and you know, and what else happened? Oh, Duryodhana tried to ambush us, and we showed him why he shouldn't mess with us. So yeah, he still thinks he can catch us off guard. I don't think that's ever going to happen, but you know, we'll see. Right, and then we have you know, in the end, like we didn't have much stuff today. Like we just had the battle with Duryodhana, and like Rani's explaining everything to us. Now we are also involved in this holy Grail War, or system Grail War they call it. And yeah, I guess we will have to participate in this and win it to get out of here, basically. So that is what is going on. Okay, I do wonder which. I'm guessing Bhima is supposed to be like a. Is he supposed? I don't think he's supposed to be a master. He's probably a servant who's connected to one of the other masters, right? Master AIs. Let's see. I do wonder who it will be. But yeah, let's see. Oh my god, I can't wait for Duryodhana to meet Bhima, because by the mere mention of Arjuna, he was screaming at the top of his lungs. And like I said, he had a bigger rivalry against Bhima than Arjuna. So if he meets Bhima face to face, I don't know what he's going to do. Right. And I don't think Karna is here, right? I don't think Karna is supposed to be here. So, nor is Ashwathama. So, yeah, I think, I'm not 100% sure. But, so that means the only person that he'll meet who he knows personally will be Bhima when he comes later. So yeah, that'll be interesting to see. All his like bravado are just going to go out the window. But yeah, let's see. Anyways, that is it. That was my read-along gameplay for today. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, or you haven't subscribed. Comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know. I'll check them out. And that is it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next and probably tomorrow with another video on Paper Moon Ordeal Call 1. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.